Flea bites are small, discolored bumps on the skin caused by blood-sucking fleas. Fleas are small insects known as vectors, organisms that transmit diseases between animals and humans. Fleas are dark brown or black in color and have a flat body. They have 6 legs, with strong claws on the bottom of the legs to grip their hosts, and mouthparts that pierce the skin and suck blood. Their hind legs are longer and stronger than their middle and front legs, allowing them to jump over 12 inches. There are over 2,500 species of fleas worldwide and over 300 species in the United States. Flea bites rarely cause lasting harm. It causes mild irritation and irritability for a short period of time. However, flea bites can be dangerous because they can spread diseases that can be serious or even fatal. What are the symptoms of flea bites? Flea bites have several common symptoms. They can be very itchy, and each bite can cause your skin to ache or become sore. You may develop hives or a rash near the bite site. Excessive scratching can further damage the skin and cause bacterial infection at the bite site. Avoid scratching if possible. Examine the bite area for signs of infection, such as blisters with white tops or a rash. What do fleas look like? Flea bites are very unique. They look like small, red bumps in groups of 3 or 4 or in a straight line. Unlike mosquito bites, the bumps remain small. A red halo may appear around the bite center. The most common areas for these bites are around the legs or ankles. Flea diseases commonly appear around the waist, armpits, chest, groin area, and the folds of the elbows and knees. Can fleas cause other problems? For humans, the risk of contracting other diseases from fleas is very small. However, bacteria can enter the body through the bite and cause infection. This is especially true if you scratch it. The infected bite area may become red, warm, and ooze pus. It may also cause an allergic reaction in people who are sensitive to fleas. Symptoms range from swollen areas of the skin to difficulty breathing. Flea bugs can also cause complications in your pet, including allergic reactions and anemia due to blood loss. That's why it's important to take your animal to the vet if it has fleas. Finding fleas in your home. If you have 4-legged furry animals in your home, you'll know exactly where the fleas are. Fleas prefer living on dogs and cats, but they can also settle on other animals or on you. As the population increases, fleas can branch out and begin living in your carpet, bedding, or yard. A bad flea infestation can be very obvious. Wear white socks and walk on the carpet. Look at your socks later. If you see small black bugs, they are most likely fleas. Where do fleas bite dogs? Flea bites on dogs are very similar to those on human skin. They form small red bumps, sometimes with a red circle around them. It may be more difficult to spot these bites under your pet's thick fur. One sign that your dog has been bitten is excessive scratching. Animals may also notice hairless areas or redness on their skin. Hunting your dog's fur with a flea comb will reveal these little critters. You are most likely to find them on your pet's neck, belly, lower back, and base of the tail. If you don't see actual fleas, you may find flea droppings or dirt. They look like little black pepper specks on your dog's skin. Can fleas bite people who don't have pets at home? That's right. Fleas can bite even humans who don't have pets. If you don't have pets, fleas can come from your yard or from other people's animals. Fleas prefer tall grass and shady areas near decks, wood piles, and storage buildings. Just as pet owners must deal with a flea infestation in their home, they may need to treat their yard to eliminate an outdoor flea infestation. If you're battling small red bites after a day in the yard, contact a pest control professional. Why do fleas bite? Male and female fleas feed on blood. Female fleas feed on blood and lay eggs. In some flea species, especially those that commonly plague dogs and cats, baby fleas, larvae, feed on blood-rich adult flea droppings, feces. Flea droppings are also called flea dust. Do fleas bite people? Fleas can bite humans. However, the flea species that commonly plague dogs and cats do not live on humans. Dogs and cats have much more hair than humans. Fleas love furry animals because fur makes it easy for them to hide. What happens if a flea bites you? The ends of a flea's legs have strong claws that it uses to grab hold of its host. The mouthparts contain tiny needles, proboscis, that pierce the skin, suck blood, and secrete saliva into the bloodstream. Why do flea bites itch? When fleas secrete saliva into the bloodstream, the body registers the saliva as an allergen. The immune system then sends the chemical histamine to the flea bite site to rid the body of the allergen. Histamine is what causes itching and swelling in flea bites. Most people are allergic to flea bites. Who is at risk for flea bites? Fleas prefer to bite animals. If there are no animals in the area, fleas can bite anyone. Factors that attract fleas include temperature, respiration, carbon dioxide or CO2, movement, vibration, symptoms and causes. What do flea bites look like in humans? After a flea bites, small, discolored bumps form. A discolored ring or halo may appear around the bite site. Flea bites may appear in a straight line or as multiple bites. The most common areas for flea bites are the legs, especially the feet, calves, and ankles. Flea bites rarely appear on your knees unless you spend a lot of time sitting or lying down. What causes flea bites? Male and female fleas bite. They feed on blood as part of their diet. Female fleas feed on blood and lay eggs. In some flea species, flea babies eat adult flea droppings that contain blood. What are the symptoms of a flea bite? Symptoms of flea bites vary. Symptoms may become more severe if the flea has a disease or is allergic to it. Common symptoms include itchy and irritated skin. There is a discolored ring around the bite site. More serious symptoms include allergic reactions, hives, rash, difficulty breathing, and swelling. Infection with fleas-borne diseases, fever, headache, body aches, rash, nausea, abdominal pain, weight loss, dizziness and weakness may accompany a variety of illnesses. Diagnosis and testing. How do you know if you have been bitten by a flea? Flea bites are a bit more unique than other common bug bites. After a flea bite, small, discolored bumps typically form. A discolored ring may form around the bite site. Flea bites do not grow as large as mosquito bites. Flea bites are unique because of the pattern and location of the bite. Flea bites often appear in straight lines or clusters. Fleas are more likely to bite your legs, especially your feet, calves, and ankles. It is important to get your pet examined. If your pet is scratching more than usual and appears anxious, it may be a good idea to check for fleas. If your pet has fleas and there are bite marks on its legs, it's likely a flea bite. Management and treatment. How are flea bites treated? Flea bites usually do not require treatment. Over-the-counter anti-itch creams, ointments, and antihistamines can relieve itchy skin and discomfort. However, if you develop more serious symptoms, allergic reaction, fever, headache, or body aches, after being bitten, contact your healthcare provider. How do I stop itching when I'm bitten by a flea? Avoid scratching flea bites. There is a risk of skin breaking and exposure to infection. If you accidentally break the skin, keep the area clean by washing the area with soap and water and covering the flea bite with a bandage. If you have been bitten by a flea, consult your healthcare provider. Flea bites last only a few days. However, there are many over-the-counter or home remedies that can stop itching from flea bites. Home remedies are safe for most people. However, you may want to check with your healthcare provider before trying any of the following options to get rid of flea bites. There is a risk of allergic skin reaction. Antihistamines. Antihistamines are a popular flea bite treatment. Histamine is a chemical produced by the immune system. The body releases histamine after encountering an allergen. Histamine is what causes itching when flea bites occur. Antihistamines can be taken as a pill or as a cream or ointment applied directly to the flea bite area. Hydrocortisone. Hydrocortisone is a corticosteroid combined with a narcotic painkiller. Relieves itching and swelling. You can apply cream or ointment directly to the flea bite area. Ice. Ice can slow the amount of blood flowing to a particular area. Reduces inflammation, pain, swelling and itching. To relieve flea bites, apply an ice pack covered with a light towel to the area for at least 10 minutes. Aloe vera. Aloe vera is a succulent plant. The gel from the leaves contains salicylic acid, which relieves itching and pain. You can apply aloe gel directly to the flea bite area. Chamomile tea. Chamomile tea contains dried chamomile flowers. Dried chamomile flowers contain terpenoids and flavonoids, natural chemicals with antioxidant and antihistamine properties. To treat flea bites, add a chamomile tea bag to water. Soak the tea bags for at least 20 minutes until the water turns a rich golden brown color. Remove the tea bag from the water and squeeze the tea bag to remove excess water. Place the tea bag on the flea bite area for at least 10 minutes and then wipe it off with a clean towel. You can place the wet tea bag in a container in the refrigerator and reuse it on your bite throughout the day. Honey. Honey has many properties that relieve itching and pain. Honey contains an enzyme called catalase, which helps relieve mild inflammation. Apply enough raw honey to lightly cover the flea bite area. You can also place a honey-covered bandage over the flea bite to prevent accidental sticky spots. Oatmeal. Oatmeal contains properties that can soothe itchy flea bites. The best way to use oatmeal to treat flea bites is to grind the oatmeal into a fine powder, colloidal oatmeal, in a blender or food processor. Mix oatmeal powder with warm water until you get a thick, sticky paste. Apply enough oatmeal paste to completely cover the flea bite area. After at least 10 minutes, wipe off the paste with a clean towel. Prevention. How do I avoid getting bitten by fleas? To prevent flea bites, you need to get rid of fleas. Fleas are more likely to bite your pet. Check your pet's ears, neck, back, and belly area for fleas. Part your pet's fur and look around the skin. If you find fleas, your removal options include flea comb. The branches of a flea comb are very close together. When you brush your pet's fur, fleas stick to the fur. If you see fleas on your comb, soak the comb in a bowl of soapy water. Flea shampoo. Soak your pet in warm water and apply flea shampoo thoroughly. Avoid getting shampoo into your pet's eyes and mouth. Medication. Provide your pet with over-the-counter or prescription flea medication. Some medicines are oral, taken by mouth. Other medications are topical, applied to the skin. Wash bedding. Wash your pet's bedding in hot water every few days. Wash your bedding in hot water, too. This is especially true if your pet sleeps with you. Dry your bedding on the highest heat setting. Vacuum. Use a powerful vacuum cleaner to thoroughly clean carpets, rugs and fabric furniture. After use, immediately place the contents of the vacuum cleaner in a bag, seal it, and dispose of it outside.